Joined now by Councilman-elect of District D, Mr. Eugene Green. Congratulations on what was a very, very close race. Even after the polls closed, hours afterward, I came in the room next door. I said, how you feeling? You said, we're nervous.
Right.
Now that the race is over, how are you feeling?
Oh, we weren't nervous at all at any time, right? We were just saying that for you.
Yeah, okay.
It was a nail biter, but again, I start off by saying it's just great to see so many citizens having gone out again to participate in the runoff after a primary that included 14 candidates. And I'm pleased that out of those 14 candidates, I was able to be elected to represent this district in which I grew up, in which I attended schools, in which I raised my children, and in which I've invested so much, including in a public sector way, but also in my own private developments. I paid my taxes, I paid my utility bills here for many, many years. I'm just pleased to have that opportunity. It's a great election for me, and it's a great day.
And what does it mean for you to be able to take on this role, a role that means so much to you, has so much history to you and your life, also your loved ones, those passing down generation to generation? This is a lot for you and your family and supporters.
Boy, I think that you said it so very well. You're absolutely right. It means so much to me because my parents, for example, we grew up on Lafreniere Street and also on Mendez Street, and now I live on St. Roch Avenue. What's interesting about that is that I went away to school and came back and lived in New Orleans within a mile of where I grew up. That's kind of, well, within 2 miles, I'll tell you very honestly, from St. Roch to Lafreniere Street, St. Roch to Mendez Street. I've attended this church for the past 61 years. And I'm just grounded in this community, from planting trees to removing blight through the Levee District, from participating and helping build the school board where I served on the school board, and also when I've served on the school board of Marion Central School. My children have attended school in the area, including me, attended Bradley, also Gregory and St. Aug. It's kind of amazing in a way when I look at it, how much I've done in District D over the years. It's a great district. I'm very comfortable with it, and I wouldn't move anywhere else.
And even though you've done so much, it's really just getting started as councilman-elect. Your first order of business after you get a little rest.
That is important to get that little rest first. But you know, the bottom line is that I'm going to look at look, I have the pleasure of having been endorsed by someone who I know as a friend. So it's going to be a transition that's going to include a lot of information that I'm able to glean from my predecessor. So I do want to say again to everyone who is watching, and thank you, Jared Brossette. We're going to work together. We're going to get things done together. So my first order of business, very honestly, I'm familiar with council regulations, having served on the City Planning Commission, having also served as the head of economic development under Mayor Morial. But I'm going to actually sit down with Jared, and I want him to tell me the lay of the land, because Jared's work has resulted in bioswales being dug throughout the area, and with flood control projects and the minimum wage increase to $15 an hour. I want to learn from that. And I'm so glad that this transition is going to allow that to happen.
And lastly, Councilman-elect, your message to your opponent, Troy Glover, a newcomer in the political world, neck and neck race. Some are calling this a generational race. Mm-hmm. How do you plan to reach down to the younger generation and work with them and also continue to keep them engaged in politics?
Well, it's important to recognize that, for example, my son was my assistant manager. You may say he's just family, but at the end of the day, I had a lot of young people around me. It's not really, we are separated by age, but not necessarily tremendously by philosophy. But I am involved with a number of activities with the Silverback Society, where I'm a mentor, with the Boy Scouts that I'm always helping to build and have more urban participation. I'm going to continue to work with young people because, of course, as they always say, they're a future of our district, but they were involved with my campaign in a big way, and I appreciate that, and also some of the things that I've done over the years.
Councilman-elect Eugene Green, looking forward to see what you do not only for the constituents but for your home district. This is home for you too.
I'm so proud to have been elected to represent this district. I don't know how I can tell you how important that is to me. And again, I'll say, as I said before, at the end of the day, after my term, the people who live in District D will say it was a good thing to have elected Eugene Green because we can see tangible results that have taken place. I promise that.
You looked in the camera with that one. That means business. Councilman-elect, thank you so much. Thank you.